In this first video, I'm going to talk about opening up Premiere and then setting it up so we can cut and then organizing our footage and audio into folders. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up Premiere, which I have docked here. You will probably have to go up and get it through the applications. So we'll wait while it opens. And the first screen is going to be the start screen here, where it'd be like, do you want to have something that you previously did? Like this is the last thing that I did for my film slasher. I did a little promo on here. I'm going to have a new project, so I'm going to go ahead and hit new project. And this is where I'm going to set up the scratch discs, right? This is where I am going to make sure everything is saved, right? So this is really important that we do this, right? So first off, I'm going to name this first last. This is project 7. Okay. Then I set up where I want this to go, which I do not want it to go in here. Instead, I want it to go, I have on my desktop my 1610 folder, right? And here's unit 7 here is where I'm going to save this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this folder. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and make a new folder. I'm going to call this Bara 7, just so I know everything's going to go to here. So I'm going to choose this. Okay, great. And when I do this, this is where the scratch discs, where everything, the previews, the rendered files, everything will go into. So everything's going to be in the same location. I can change all these if I want to, but I don't. All right, this is all that I want. So this is good. So I'm going to hit OK. And now here is Premiere. There we go. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now I have the old editing style on here, right? Where yours will probably look more like this, right? Which is fine. So I'll work out of this control, even though I'm not used to using it this way. Great. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go into, there we go. What do I want? I want the Project 7 window. I want to go into the project window, and this is where I'm going to import the media. This is a laptop. This is kind of small. Okay. Now, what this says, each panel here has several different things that we can use, right? Several different panels in one that we just click on the tabs here. Same thing down here. And I went and I found the project window by going through this and clicking on project, which is what I want. Project window is where the media is going to be stored. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is import media, right, which I can drag and drop in if I want to. I'm going to actually go and do a right click, and I'm going to go to import. Okay, and then I am going to find where I have the media, which I have it in a 7 folder in here, and here's the media. And I want to import this entire folder, because within the folders where I have the music and I have the scenes and things like that. Okay, so I have the media, and I'm going to import it. Now yours is going to be named a little bit differently. I believe it's named Scene 1 and Scene 2 with what you have. Okay, now we have one folder, or in Premiere these are called bins, right, that we have here. But what we want to do per assignment is make 3 bins for organization, right? We have a bin for video, a bin for audio, and a bin for sequences. Okay, so that's what we are wanting to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make some new bins, which are this folder right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and oops, we did 2, so I'm going to delete this one. There we go. And then I'm going to move this bin out of the media because I accidentally had that selected. Okay, and this bin I am going to call. This again. Come on now. There we go. Video. Okay. And make a new bin. Audio. And because I had that selected, that did that again. There we go. And then I'm just going to do SEQ for sequence. Okay. Now within this, I am going to separate the media in here. So we have this scene right here, which I believe is actually in yours, called scene 1. And then we will do scene 2 here. We do not need to rename this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate scene 1 and scene 2. This is video. I'll go ahead and put it in video. Alright, and then I have music and sound effects that I'm going to go ahead and put in audio. And then this media folder here I am going to get rid of by hitting the trash. And now I have these things set up. And in the next video I am going to talk about creating new sequences.